G'day, how's it going, rail fans and simulation lovers, and welcome aboard to Australia Worldwide Gaming, Australia's premier simulation YouTube channel. And how are you all going? Yes, it is my birthday, and I'm working. No, I've had most of the day off. It's 8 PM local time here in Sydney, Australia, and just to let you guys know, the times have changed here in the east coast of Australia now. The daylight saving has started here in Australia, and the times are different now. So starting times are different. So currently it's 7 PM in Queensland, 8 PM in New South Wales, Victoria, Tasmania, and South Australia. Did I say ECT as well? And it is 7:30 PM in South Australia. It is 5 PM in Western Australia. It is 10 AM UK, 11 AM Germany. I'm so used to saying 11 AM, 12 PM. It's been many months. And I do believe it is 5 AM in Boston and 2 AM in Los Angeles. But wherever you are around the world, just to let you guys know, the brand new first ever DLC for Train Sim World 3, which is the Train Sim World 3, which I've classified as the Master of the Machines DLC. The Loco pack is releasing on PC Steam, I believe 4 AM here in Australia. It is subject to change, but as you know, Steam, they don't have control on Steam because they don't give a shit about Steam, even though that Train Sim World started on PC Steam. They don't care. Anyway, that's ancient history anyway. So, console is releasing first, and I do believe it is any time now. So I do believe it was 10 PM. I think Dave was saying. Dave, is it 10 PM? Yeah, 10 PM. 10 PM. 10 PM. So yeah, but 10 PM. I do believe local time here in the east coast of Australia. It is releasing, which is 2 hours from now. So it should be within the next couple of hours. Once again, subject to change. I don't have control on it. I'm not a Dovetail ambassador. If I had any word, then I would know more. But just going off history. There. By the way, roadmap was confirmed last week by a source from the British Ace for me. Somebody on his chat actually said to me that the roadmap was Thursday, even though it wasn't confirmed. So I did get the whiff on that before then, and I thought, yep, it's got to be pretty accurate being on the British Ace. So I thought, yep, that's got to be right. So, yep. That is correct. So Thursday is the roadmap. It'll be early hours Friday here in Australia. So I'll bring you the details overnight our time. When I get that, I'll be doing a Train Sim World news update. It'll take me around about an hour and a half, usually, to edit it and all that, to throw it up. I'm usually later than normal, than others, with my information. But I like to get it as accurate as possible, and I like to do it in 4K as well. So that'll be coming up. Hopefully, well, I might do it live, I'm not sure, but if I do it live, I'll probably stuff it up. Anyway, let's get on to the rails. Enough BS. We're doing Clinchfield Railroad. We're going to be doing the F7 tonight. By the way, folks, I have got some streams set up before our midweek World of Trains live stream tomorrow night. Midweek World of Trains tomorrow night. This time tomorrow night, we'll be live with all 3 of the routes with the Locos. We will be doing all 3 of them on the stream. As long as we take, we're scheduled for 3 hours tomorrow night with a 3-hour special. Tonight we've got 2 hours like normal. Let's get on to it. Clinchfield Railroad is where we're going. And where's me details here? Let's see. It's 12:12. Trying to think what Loco it was. Was it that one? Was it this one? Ooh. 12:12. I think it's this one. See, no, 97. I see. I didn't write down the actual Loco, what the color was, but I'll work it out. That's the Loco I was supposed to be getting, so hopefully I'll grab that one. Even though it's just the front of it. Yep, that's the one. Alright, I got the right one. Alright, so first things first, I'll keep the keep that in neutral. I'll put that on right. control pump, generator field, engine run on, number lights on, class light on. We've got 4. We're doing the freight. Turn those on. Keep that off for the moment. Okay. All good. Make sure that we got clearance. All good. Right. So yeah, I am going to put on that live chat and disable that. By the way, folks, tonight what I've done is I've dropped the KPS on the stream from the 13,000 that I was rolling with back to 8,000. Reasons being is it's been dropping my frames in the game by like 60 frames, 50 to 60 frames. So I've dropped it completely down so I can get that frame rate up on the game. Even though you know what it's like when you play on PC Steam. Unreal Engine has a plaguing issue, and it's also SimGraph as well. They don't like to be married together. It's like an unhappy marriage, as you know. It just wants to be too many spikes in between. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, like that. But you know what it's like. The last 12 months, the more they add, the worse it gets. All right. So we need to first put on the serial. Caramel. And we'll put that on 3. Get that revving up. Bring that down. Okay. Right. Spilt their chocolate on the side of the somebody had too much Milo. What's going on? It looks like the standard one so far. I don't think I've actually gotten any. I don't think does have, you know, how many we rolling with? 55, and it will have the old classic, but it should have. Oh, there's the lady, I bet. There's right there. I don't know if it's me or not, but ever since Train Sim World 3, compare the difference between Train Sim World 3 and Train Sim World 2, the trees and everything. Doesn't it look like it's too much of an oil painting on Train Sim World 3? For me, I prefer the grass and everything from the original TSW2. So I had another bit of being out and about earlier today. I went and grabbed my FIFA 23 finally. finally went and grabbed that today, and got the collector's case for it. Just because they got the Sam Kerr on the bloody front cover for our one here in Australia. I didn't really like that, so I'm glad I got this hard case. So I just got this nice, beautiful hard case, and threw the other one in the cupboard. Not being sexist or anything. It's just I don't like Chelsea. So yeah. If I had it my way, I'll put Ronaldo on the front cover. Messi and Ronaldo, put it on both sides. What have we got dropped from us? It's because I still got the connected to me PlayStation, the internet. Just take it out of the box. It's not at 0.2% drop frame anyway. That's nothing. It's not even 1%. As long as it behaves itself now. It's doing that when I've dropped it to 8,000. I've been pumping it at 13,000, and I can do that because I get up to 24 upload. Get some sand in there. I don't know if it's me or not. I just think that these look more oil painted on this era. I just don't. You wouldn't see trees like that in real life. Yeah, it just looks like an oil paint. It's like when if you were OG of Microsoft Flight Simulator when it first got released on PC and when it got released on console, and you know how good the sky looked before it became an oil paint. You know what I mean? How good was it? And then all of a sudden the console version, it came out and the skies went like an oil painting. It was just shocking. You know, it wasn't the same sense. So yeah. The reason why I don't play Microsoft Flight Simulator anymore is it's just way too much of a beast, even on a high-end PC, with the lowest end to a high-end PC. I could play it and everything, no problem, but can't stream it. Too much. Too much. Takes way too much room up on the computer anyway. Yeah, my days Microsoft Flight Simulator. So Nigel mentioned the new logo. Have you received the new logo pack yet? But yeah, no, not out. So your console will get it first. Xbox usually gets it just a couple of minutes before PlayStation. So anytime now, anytime. Unless you got special, keys. You got your keys for it. You got it early. Obviously, I've seen a couple of them get it already. Like obviously Joe has. I'm not surprised there. But I've seen somebody else do it. Yeah, the dad did. Yeah, he would do it. I had to buy some Steam credit today, actually, because Afterpay is after my money at the moment. So I pulled my money out before Afterpay got to it because it was my birthday, and I'm like, you're not getting my money because I'm having a party. So I didn't get my money, so I just went and bought a Steam credit today, and then I found out. I was like, oh damn, I actually should have bought more because I totally forgot about the other DLC coming out for Train Simulator. It's barely coming out on Friday, early hours Friday morning. So, the Train Simulator version of the Northern Trans Pennine. So, there you go. I don't know what's happening with Train Simulator all of a sudden. They're starting to release all the Train Sim World stuff. Like the original Train Sim World stuff. First Long Island Railroad, now Northern Trans. Like, I know they're calling it something else. Huntersfield Line, I think. We all know it's the Great Northern. We know it's the Northern network. So. I think somebody like, oh, it's so good now they're doing this because of the stupid Just Trains one that got released, which I'll explain to you guys numerous times. I got nothing to do with Just Trains after their total rude attack towards our YouTube channel. So we have put a ban on Just Trains stuff here on the here at Australia Worldwide Gaming. We're no longer doing anything with Just Trains, unfortunately. Even if they released anything on Train Sim World, we will not do it. Oh, there you go. It's been out. See, I'm not too sure if it's actually 4 a.m. or they've pushed it to 2 a.m., 1 a.m. See, being a different type of pack as well, it could be actually earlier for PC Steam. But as far as I know, it used to be before daylight saving started on Sunday here in Australia. Well, here where I'm based at, in Sydney. And 3 a.m. were the DLC release times, even though it wasn't exactly on 3 a.m. It was just afterward. So I'm only thinking because of the time's gone forward. I'm only thinking that we'll state the obvious, because it's the same with my YouTube stats now per day. My status for the amount of views you get per day and everything. It used to be at 7 p.m. Now it's at 8 p.m. So. It's when I start streaming, so I don't really check it till afterwards. I know it's gone up a little bit today anyway, because I've done a bit back on some battles. It should start going up now. I'm back from my holiday for a couple of days. So I'm planning to go away this weekend again because I got my best mate's little son's christening on Sunday, so I've got that to do. I can actually do that right now before I actually break the train. Just let that roll. I don't have to press anything. Yeah, okay, so there you go. It's out. It's out on console. Now, I'm not too sure. I think it was £14.99 or £15.99. So it's around about $30 Australian dollar, which is quite expensive. You have the option to buy all three, not all three of them. If you want, you can buy them individual as well. But you know, me being me, of course, I'm doing all three of them. To be honest, I don't really. The only one that's really standing out for me is the German one, obviously, because I love German stuff. But the Santa Fe, like, I know it's you know, an old thing that shouldn't be on the modern route, but man, I've been waiting for a Santa Fe. Doms. Oh, no, do not do that. So, by the way, this is the 93rd edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays, and I am the Aussie Don, aka Scott, and thank you very much for joining me. It is my 40th birthday today. I feel old, I feel grey, I don't have much hair. I shaved my beard off today, actually. So, I'm nice and clean, for a change. After not shaving for almost about 15 months. My mate see me today. He's like, "Oh, you don't look like you don't look like Muhammad anymore." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, your beard." I'm like, "Yeah, I shaved it off." What the hell? Hey, Celine Dion. I actually don't. Isn't looking at it? It looks like the chick from the Titanic. What the fuck? My heart will go on, will it? That's for Celine Dion. This is my birthday gift to everybody. I'm just gonna pop my head through fucking train. I'm gonna pop my head through the top of the train. Oh my god! I've seen a few people actually see. I've seen photos on the forums actually with that issue, but I didn't think it was Clinchfield. There you go. Oh, that's not good signs for the F7 later on. Hey, Nigel, if you come across a on the F7 on the console, let us know. Is that these? Put it up. Got to put a thread on the forums. Seriously, that doesn't look good. This is the F7 too. Oh no. Hang on, I'm coming from it. What the hell? I go straight through it. Oh. Excuse me. What are you doing up here?
Looking for the Pringles guy.
She's looking for the Pringles guy. That's why she's up there. Actually, where's your other arm? Oh, there it is. Can only happen on Choo Choo Tuesdays, eh? If there's anybody from Dovetail that are watching this, please fix that. Like, when are you seriously going to get the NPC issue out in control? Like, when is the NPC problem going to be finalized and fixed completely, once and for all? Please, we are begging you. We are sick of it. We're sick of seeing the passengers. As soon as you're getting off the train and they stand in front of the doors, it's got to, and they disappear. They disappear. They never used to happen. You know what we can blame for these NPC funniness? From when it started with the jetpack issue from day dot of Train Simulator 2. You watch this, I guarantee I'm gonna go into the camera angle. The camera will flip itself and there'll be something else there. Or it might be sent back down again. Let's see. Run away. Kidding, still there. Don't forget to join us on Friday as well, folks. Friday night ticket is back this week, and it's been the first time I think in a month. So we are back with the Friday night ticket. On Friday, we are doing the brand new Train Simulator DLC. I do believe it is releasing Friday. preview is this week, and I do believe the release is Friday, early hours Friday morning, our time. So we're doing that on Friday night if it releases. At this point in time, I'm not 100% certain if it is releasing, but I can only think that it would be, because usually when there's a preview, it pretty much releases straight on top. But, yeah, knowing also recently with the announcement, so they didn't give us an official date, so I can have this week. Let's see if we got anywhere else. Anyway, roadmap coming up as well. There'll be a info on that. You might hear from somewhere else, but yeah, we always keep you informed about it. I haven't checked the forums actually today, so I will be doing that later on today, and I'll get a bit of info. If I see some interesting stuff, I'll talk about that tomorrow night on the Midweek World Trains. If you do see any issues, I do tell you guys, if you see any issues regarding the brand new DLC pack, which trust me, there will be, then do throw it up on the forums, even put your details in. Obviously, if you're banned from the forums, just let us know, and I'll throw it up on there, and I'll have a look at it myself and see if that is the issue, and I'll go, yep, you're correct. But obviously if you're playing on console, it might be not an issue on PC Steam, so yeah, play on PC Steam's version, and yeah, do give us a bell if you can't get on the forums, and I'll have a look at the issue myself, see if it is correctly an issue, and I'll go, yep, it is the issue, and I'll throw it up on the forums. If it's relevant enough, obviously, if it's something that's needs addressing, more than anything, something middle, then it's sort of like Celine Dion, go for it. Got a nice bowl of lollies here. I can say to you, these are the gummy bear ones. I can say that these are made by a cheap company, like a cheap branded one, but I have to say that these are pretty damn nice. I like the hardish type ones, you know? Really good. The funny watermelon says H. Hey. solved it. Got Mr. Egghead over here. There you go, Mr. Egghead. Mr. Egghead. Hello. Yeah, you. Yeah, Mr. Egghead. There you go, Mr. Egghead. That's better. The other one was bloody. Just thinking of the Titanic too quick. I do apologise, folks, but my studio is loaded with lollies, and it is my birthday. I've got a absolute jam-packed bowl of amazing goodies here. Take those away from me, man. I'm already fat. I know they don't call me the Godfather for nothing, but seriously. They keep going out as well. Gay flights, they keep going out every time I do that. I think it would be. Just let it cruise. They run on the Horseshoe Kirby Rail Line. So the Amtrak's. Yep. So they run through Artuda, they go through to Chicago. You know the racetrack? They run through the racetrack. Yeah. Yep. So it goes through Manchester United Man City in the first game, and it was a 2-2 draw. And then we went. He scored in the 82nd minute, all right, and it was the final 2 minutes, like it went to extra time 2 minutes, and then I ended up getting a corner. And as soon as I curved it in right into the goals, Oh, and the ball went right over the top of the goalkeeper, and my player was at the back of the goalkeeper. He just got straight in, bro. Yeah. So I saved the game. So we've had 2 draws. Yeah. Oh, it's so slow, I swear. It's the slowest FIFA I've ever played. It's so slow. Oh, it's shocking, trust me. It's bad. Ah, it's not like it used to be. I like how they got the pinpoint accuracy again, but I've got to. This is why I wish I had biggies and he could pinpoint it and bend the fuckers in like hell. Yeah. He was Portugal and I was Germany. Yeah. Yeah. He thought he could beat me with Ronaldo. That's why he went Portugal. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Mola was there as well. Yeah, Mola was there. Control this down that fucking hill. It doesn't have a dynamic brake. The dynamic brake doesn't really work anyway. Think it would be. Don't know which live stream to go to. There's already another live stream during the UK time. Okay. Yeah, there'll be a fair few people streaming it around the same time. But yeah, I know a British Ace is doing console for it, so the new DLC. He's doing. He's got a key though, so he's got early access. But it has been released on console. So my time's just a rough estimate at the moment. It's not an exact time because I'm not 100% certain if it's because we're in daylight saving now in Australia. I'm not sure if it's 4 a.m. or it's 2 a.m. that they're releasing Steam now. So I can't remember from last year's. See, the times have changed since. See, this time last year we were getting DLCs Thursdays. You know, so which were Friday mornings here in Australia, and I'm not too sure if it was 4 a.m. or 2 a.m. I'm pretty sure it was 4 a.m. we used to get the DLCs, and then I think they changed it again. I think it was 5 a.m. So it's because it's been not an actual typical Loco or Route DLC release, then I'm not sure what. See, it's PC Steam, so they have the final say. Cheers, mate. I appreciate that. So I'll be doing first up. I'm doing the German one, so I'll be doing it a little bit different. But I will be streaming through the daytime, our time tomorrow. When I do wake up again, I'll be doing the F7. So it's more of a friendly late night US stream for that one. So that'll be a nice nightcap for all you Americans out there. We'll be doing for the Tuesday. Nice beautiful nightcap for you guys with the Santa Fe. I knew Santa Fe was coming because I pretty much stated the obvious because I knew they were already owned by BNSF. So even the one I'm rolling with here, same, same deal. I don't see it being much longer. We'll get one of these as well. Get one of these Bermuda Northern in there. I would have liked to have done an actual official launch live stream and just do all three of them now, but I just thought it would, be obvious, more sensible to go and do it on the midweek while the trains stream that I normally do. So 24 hours from now, I'll be on doing all three of them. And hopefully we have no issues. And as I was explaining earlier, folks, if you do come across any issues, do go to the forums, and if I see the threads on there, if I come across the same issues, I'll put my say in there as well. I'll go, yeah, 100% correct. This needs to be addressed, and someone from Dovetail needs to respond to this post. So I got a response from Matt actually the other day from the Class 66 telling me that it was fixed. Apparently, one of the well-known people, Sharon E, responded and saying it's not fixed, and told me the exact one it was not fixed. I checked it out myself, and yeah, it's not fixed. So the engine is shutting down still, unfortunately. But that seems to be the only one I've come across that actually has the engine shut down, so I don't know. Angle going on this one. Wasn't too sure if I was going to be back today or tomorrow. As I explained to you guys, I wasn't 100% certain, but I actually got back yesterday. So, I wasn't too sure if I was going to be staying at my mate's for another day or, you know, my best mate's mother's 60th yesterday. We had a nice little get together. It was it was our long weekend here in Australia. So we just had a long weekend. So we had our rugby league grand final as well. Well, the footy season's finished. Now it's time for the cricket. Not just yet. The World Cup's still to come. So yeah, that is still to come. I think New Zealand's going to be the one to beat. They're going to be very, very hard to beat. So still to come tonight, I have another live stream before we do our launch live stream, well, one of our launch live streams, which I've called I finally am now calling them First Look. So we're taking our first look later on the 18, where is it? I haven't written it down actually. Did I write that down, cuz? That's next week's sheet. Yeah. Yeah, we got to go and check out the German Loco first up. So that'll be our first one. Freight bundle, isn't it? It is actually. It actually is a freight bundle. I'm still expecting a couple countries to be added to the roadmap, and if they add UK. You know what's going to be going through my head straight away, and you know I'm begging for it, and I keep talking about it. West Coast Main Line. Give me the West Coast Main Line. I'll be surprised if there's actually more than two. I'll be surprised if there's not more than two. The question I would like to know is what the hell is happening with this Train Sim Germany Loco DLC? What is happening with this DLC? It's been sitting there for over a year and a half now. There was originally two other ones that were supposed to be coming. They've already taken one away, and no one's ever talked about that since, have they? Oh, one got released, didn't they? Was that the G6? Ah. Well, there you go. They've already released the other one, so there you go. Well, I didn't think that was Train Sim Germany. I was. That's why. So I do apologise there. My mate said that the G6 was the Train Sim Germany one, the other one. Well, there you go. I wasn't too sure when we did that one. Well, there you go. Yeah, so there is one to go. Yeah. But that's been sitting on the roadmap for quite a while. That other Train Sim Germany release for the Loco. And I do believe that's for the Munich route. So yeah, I'd like to know what the hell's happening with that, because that's way overdue. We've seen those screenshots for that particular Loco, well, months ago now as well. But we're going to be waiting 12 months after the screenshots again, just like we did with the Clinchfield corridor. They showed us the screenshots for the first time last October, and what, we almost waited 12 months later for it. But yeah, no, we just gotta, release something that hasn't even been on the bloody roadmap instead. That's what Dovetail are doing. They're releasing something that hasn't been on the roadmap at all, and yet not release something that's, I know it's from third party, but it's been on the roadmap for way too long. My argument of why the hell do we have a roadmap if we get this happen? Yeah, why do we need a roadmap for? The railway guy actually was mentioning that there's another live stream going on at the moment as well. Yeah, well, I already know that. I already know who's doing that one. I can just go to it straight now. I know who it is. The railway guy, you know, if you're still there, you know what it's, I stream this time of the night every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, every Wednesday, same time, same place. Usually Mondays as well, but yeah. That could be Train Simulator, that could be Train Sim World. Same with Fridays. If we do Fridays, it's either Train Sim World or Train Simulator. Either way, we always do other Train Sim World and Train Simulator stuff before and after. Some, not every day, but yeah. So we like to do streams called the Creators Club Showcase here at Australia Worldwide Gaming, folks. If you're new to our channel and you're not understanding what Creators Club Showcase is, Creators Club Showcase is what we do here on our YouTube channels from time to time. We do a live stream that focuses on a certain route and a certain Loco, and we do a couple of trips on that particular Loco. If it's a long one, we only do one, but we like to show a creator's library or creator's scenario, but 99% of the time it's the creator's library that we do, and we always mention the creator who did it, and we usually rate it between a score of 0 to 10, obviously, and or we give it a star rating of 5, up to 5. So yeah, that's what Creators Club Showcase is all about. So we always like to think outside the box of the regular, typical person throwing up a YouTube live stream for Train Sim World, you know? We like to be creative. I'm a creative person. I'm an artist. I was born an artist. I was born to entertain. I was born to be different. So that's just me. I've been in simulation ever since I was back in, you know, I was a kid. 1989, the original SimCity. That's where it all began. So when it comes to simulation. So we are doing a Euro Truck Simulator live stream later on as well. So we are hitting the roads on that with my latest truck and trailer combination with my latest paint job. I am doing Joss Group later on. So Joss Group, I know, you know, you might have seen Joss Group along the roads in the game with others, but I've done my own paint job for it. So I'm going to be rolling with a Volvo later on that. Globetrotter. Globetrotter. FH16. It's probably a two-tone. Probably on the right. Apparently massive rumours are it's a 222. 2. A Venti. West Coast, yeah. Not a bad Loco. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a tilted. It's tilted. Yep. It's a modern day tilted train. Yeah. See, that's why they've got the tilted technology, and that's why I'm saying they've been working on it for quite a while. Look at all the months we didn't get nothing for. I'm pretty sure that they've got projects that are close to being ready to go. That's why they haven't been on the roadmap. We don't reason why they haven't been on the roadmap, because as you know, that's why I'm thinking they might not go with the like what they've been doing the last few months and say it's a certain that it's a certain country. I think they might give us the actual route I'm hoping they will. I'm hoping they will, because then there won't be speculation then on what, you know, if they just put the country in there like they have been, which has been, you know, it's pissed me off as much as you have. I'm thinking UK definitely, because UK hasn't had an official, actual new route where it was, you know, only a little extension. It's not an official new route, so that's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm saying that the UK announcement is highly likely. Racetrack, Arizona Divide. See, I'm thinking Arizona Divide as well because of Santa Fe being SF. So maybe Arizona Divide. Yep. The M1 is very similar to the M3. Okay, yeah, yep. But you're not sure what the differences are. Yeah. Well, you probably going off that being an M1, it's probably a way older model than the M3. So yeah, I'll look into that a little bit more. I reckon you might see some differences there. I personally want to see the on the Metro North. Obviously, I wanted to go to Southeastern, so I want an extension on that, and then that'll definitely throw the M8 into the mix. think it was like 20-something miles more. So, yeah, I would love to see that. Definitely get the M8 involved in it. But yeah, there's too many issues with Harlem Line. That's one of the reasons why I've been avoiding it, because of the banking up system, crashing to the desktop when you do the all-stop services from North White Plains to Grand Central. I've had that happen numerous times, so I've sort of given up on that. I know there's been no fix, as far as I'm aware. Definitely have confirmation since I see a roadmap. It's not that far away now. Yes. I did actually re-download the Harlem Line today. So I changed my, I've taken my Train SimWorld's free experience off the SSD drive, because I was down to no room at all. And if I added this DLC to it, it would have been worse. And I was reading something the other day about, because I've been thinking, why is my game starting to lose frames and everything? And now it's getting closer to the end of the SSD drive, and found out that when it gets closer to 0, it usually can cause issues with frames and stuff in the game. And I thought, this out of any game that really needs that, which already suffers with shattering and all frames and all this stuff, is Train SimWorld. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to put it back on the D drive. Or put it to the D drive and see what's like the D drive. Because when I got it, when I first got it, well, went to the SSD drive. I did pull a couple other ones off that I haven't been playing recently, which were the Harlem Line, not the Harlem Line, the Sherman Hill and all that. I actually pulled that off. Yeah. If I need it, I'll just whack it on. So, just take something else off. I say, for instance, I'm doing Clinchfield Line now. This is probably the first and last time I'll be doing Clinchfield Line for quite a while, so I'll throw this one off and then I'll put Sherman Hill back on if I do something with Sherman Hill, yeah. There's no dramas there. I do believe that content manager thing's supposed to become the PC as well, so I don't know what that's going to do. Hopefully it fixes this fucking shattering issue. Oh, well, there you go. The M1 is during the early 1970s. There you go. See, I don't think it's set in the 1970s era, but I wouldn't rule it out, because, you know, like, we've had that classic pack for Great Western as well, so yeah, no, you couldn't rule that out. Just think if there was anything else that could be involved in around that area or on that route, but yeah, probably it's just the one. As far as I'm aware, there's been no freight that's never used around. I did watch a real life video on it, and it looks pretty banged up. It's pretty banged up. Pretty cool though. So yeah, American it is compared to the polishness of the Train SimWorld version. It's pretty cool. There's some aspects in it you're like, oh yeah, that's close to being realistic. Enough meets a real experience. One thing I would love to see them actually do, and I hope they've done it for the Train SimWorld, the new bundle, is these bloody horn things right here are in your face, and they need to be moved. The only way you can get around it is to sort of put your camera to its hilt a little bit. don't have that. I'm sorry, I am moving my mouse around. I have disabled the mouse, folks, from the stream, so you guys don't see the mouse. So I've explained many times over that I've watched many for Dovetail's live streams now, and I just sick of them having the cursor in the way of the view of watching a preview of the stream or watching their streams or anything, you know. So I find that to be a bit rude. So I actually disable it for you guys to see that. So you don't have to worry about it. You can see the dot on the screen. That's about it. But you don't have to worry about a buzzing mouse gun around like a fly. Well, there you go. That's pretty cool. I do apologise, folks. I just seen that we dropped the frames again, so I don't know what's going on there. It should not be doing this because I've got nothing else in the board. Get one of those bloody nights where it's just going to play up on me. Yeah, that'll be right. Oh, on my birthday, yeah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Godfather. Yep. We're just going to make your internet play up tonight. Fuck you, Telstra. Telstra's the internet company. That's our major. They're assholes. They're corporate slaves. I wouldn't be lighting any cigarettes on that. I wouldn't be lighting any cigarettes on that train. So yeah, it's a no smoking train. Gas turbine train. Problem is, all these things that we wish for, we want for these train simulations, we never get our results. It's like for me, like I've been calling for ages. If you really want to put the train sim world into train sim world, and really live up to the name train sim world, then go to other countries we haven't been to before. But it's never going to happen. Even if we didn't have a pandemic, I don't think it would still happen. You know, what we've already gone. France once, Canada once, Swiss a couple times, yeah, Scotland once, still classified as UK, but, you know what I mean, like, we're talking other places around the world. Brazil's got some amazing freight stuff. India's got some very interesting trains as well. Italy has got some great trains. You know, Poland, great trains. You got Japan. You got here as well, New Zealand. You got a lot more stuff outside the free mains. So obviously it's licensing. It's like Dovetail said, getting these companies, these railway companies, to trying to get their time is like a needle on a haystack. They don't want to be dealing with game companies and that stuff when they're trying to run a railway. It's totally understandable. They get references and stuff and licensing, then apologise, folks. I just had a coughing fit. Haven't had one of them since I've been sick. Castaway. 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 Oh, hang on. Castaway. Oh, thanks. Remember you see it was trapped on the island? Yeah. He had the volleyball, the Wilson. Walter Wilson. Yeah. Fucking whore. There we go. Oh man, that was difficult. Alright, there we go with that one. Fantastic trip on the Clinchfield Railroad. And way longer than we planned, but anyway. It's supposed to have been 47 minutes. Yeah, right. One of those shit. Alright. I just wrote bullshit on the 47 part. You're on Choo Choo Tuesdays. You're with the Aussie Don, our 93rd edition. We're going to be heading to the Southeastern High Speed. Still running with 465. and he library. And we're going to be doing a 29-minute service, Ramsgate to London. Here we go. Victoria. Crazy killer. Crazy man, that's what I say. It's a bloody awesome photo. It was definitely well deserved. What did you get? All right. Oh, the Heathrow. Oh, this one. Heathrow Express. I thought they got rid of the Pringles. So basically, got one in. It is a 12 car. I do believe. Attention, everybody. Can I see your tickets, please? Thank you very much. Tickets. Yes. Yep. Tickets. Excuse me, sir. Where'd you get that from? Have you been in our office? Have you been stealing our stuff? Excuse me, sir. You been stealing our stuff there? JD? Yep. Okay. It's not JD, it's DJ. DG. What did I say, DJ? DG. Dovetail Games. No. Thank you. Still haven't fixed that. Fucking never, right? That'll never get fixed. So a great lineup of midweek World of Trains this week, folks. I highly encourage you to come along and enjoy the midweek World of Trains this week. Our viewers have been down over the last week on the midweek World of Trains, but I'd love for that to boost up tomorrow night. We've got a fantastic gameplay with the brand new bundle. We're going to be doing all 3 of them, so it's highly recommended. Come along and watch a fantastic 3 hours of great entertainment. Midweek World of Trains, episode 97 tomorrow night. We're live from 8 PM in Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne and Hobart. Brisbane at 7 PM. Western Australia and Perth, 5 PM, 7:30 PM in South Australia. (10 AM UK, 11 AM Germany, 5 AM Boston, 2 AM Los Angeles, 2:30 PM in India. That's Midweek World of Trains episode 97. The new bundle, DLC gameplay tomorrow here on our YouTube channel. I have had it on the channel for a few days now because I did set that one before I went away. Next stop is Rainham. Okay, coming up to our next stop. This stop is Raynham. It's an interesting combination. Gillingham's next. Okay, we are at Gillingham. Chatham next. Okay, we are at Chatham. Nice, beautiful tour there of Chatham. A little bit of a different camera angle to what we normally would do for you. Nice flyover. Rochester coming up next. Our final stop.
Station staff or user help points.
There we go with our final run for this week's edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays, ladies and gentlemen. A fantastic Choo Choo Tuesdays. It has been dominated with the Clinchfield Railroad, and that was our trip on the Southeastern high speed. Yeah, it wasn't planning for Clinchfield to go as long as it did. It was supposed to have been 49 minutes according to the schedule, but it is wrong. Anyway, it is what it is sometimes. But, yeah, that wraps up a fantastic live stream of Train Action for our 2-hour schedule. We'll be with you with a 3-hour blockbuster tomorrow night as we bring to you our first Train Sim World 3 era DLC. It's technically our launch live stream. But we are going to be doing some gameplay before that. But it is our dedication for the launch of the brand new DLC. First ever in the 3rd generation of Train Sim World. And, yeah, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to bring that to you tomorrow night with Midweek World of Trains episode 70. 70. Jesus Christ. We're way ahead of that. 97. There you go. Midweek World of Trains episode 97. We are getting closer to the 100 mark, aren't we? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I am the Aussie Don. We'll be back live in around about 25 minutes from now. with a countdown a couple of minutes before the official time. So at around about 25 minutes, we'll be live with Euro Truck Simulator, and we will be doing some gameplay from the, I do believe, Porto tonight. So yeah, we're going to be doing gameplay of that very soon with trucking around Europe with me, the Godfather, aka the Aussie Don. So join us then for that one. And there'll be a full replay of today's Choo Choo Tuesdays and added to our dedicated Train Sim World free playlist. If you want to go and see even more classic gameplay, check out Train Sim World 2 playlist with around 1,100 videos, and the legendary Train Sim World 2020 playlist with the original Train Sim World era. And you'll see almost 400 videos of gameplay on there as well. Some really old school gameplay that we used to play on the PS4. Wow, that's how old it is. But the footage that you'll see that was later in towards Train Sim World 2 is PC, because I started playing PC Train Sim World in 2020. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again next week for episode 94 of Choo Choo Tuesdays, and we'll be back on the air soon with more train action later today with some of the brand new DLC. Hooroo!